Go.
Okay, all right. You guys have done an excellent job putting together some really fun, bright, colorful, active collages. And we're going to just sit and just talk about these a little bit and try to figure out maybe some of the thinking that went behind this, what inspired you, what moved you with some of these images. So I guess we'll start first with Annie. Anna, okay. I'm so sorry.
So I just go through things?
Yeah, tell us what's on your picture.
All right, it's a little hard to see because there's Smiths in the background, but these are sunglasses. I really like shades. I also really like summer. I went to BYU, so I'm kind of into that. I really like nature-y things and like flowers and stuff. This guy is listening to music. I like music. It's a thing. These smiley faces. I really like smiley faces in yellow, and I just think being happy is a good thing in general. And then this is the We Can Do It, Rosie the Riveter thing, feminism, all about that. This lady is hiking. I like hiking and camping a lot. This is a dog. It's cute. I like it. I really like board games and card games and all sorts of games. Not particularly, sorry, but that's the thing. I like Disney a lot. And then this is just like, probably be like stories and fantasy and stuff.
All right, so let me ask you a couple questions about this. What is it about stories that interest you so much?
They're easy to relate to. They're fun. They're always like interesting, make you think. I don't know. I like books, and I like when anyone teaches a lesson with like a story. It's easier to remember, stuff like that. And also just stories are great. Everyone has cool stories.
Well, you mentioned something about they're easy to relate to. What is it about being easy to relate to that appeals to you?
Well, I don't know. Like stories are really. I think the best kind of stories are the ones that you can learn from and like connect to. And I think that's easy. Like, I don't know. It's just cool when you have some connection to something because you can better understand it that way. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Like eloquent.
No, it does. No, you're perfect. It's fine. And then, are you a fan of games?
Yes.
Also, yeah. And what is it about games that you like so much? Is this something that you do regularly with friends or with family?
Both. It's a really good way to connect with people, and also there's just like so many different types of games out there, and it's fun to like learn and to like teach people to play new games, and it's just I think a really good way to connect with people and an easy way to connect with people. Also, just like something to do when you're bored. It's not a hard thing. It's not like you have to plan it out. It's just like, oh, we're playing games. I like it.
Why is it important to you to connect with people and feel connected? Why are you laughing?
That's great.
Why is it important to feel connected? Because, like, what is life without connection? Like, I don't know. I like people a lot, and so I feel like my life would be really boring and really empty without people and without connecting to them. So
That's perfect. Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome.
You're great at this.
And RT.
Just like RT. Except for you didn't yell at her and make her cry.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
What does RT stand for?
Recreational therapy.
All right, yeah, go ahead, show us your pictures. I
Oh,
want to hear
no.
about your love of food.
I will tell you about it. So this is my collage. There's lots of food on it. Maybe more than normal because I'm hungry right now. But I have string cheese, America cake, America pie, a burrito, and Subway, and lemonade and chocolate milk. Which just all happen to be like my favorite foods. Burritos also. I had one yesterday, so that's good.
The Richards.
Yep. And there's bikes because I like biking and being outdoors. I used to work at Outdoors Unlimited, so I have a connection there.
Oh, cool.
Let's see, I like dogs, and I go to BYU. And Tyler Haws is...
He's best with lemonade.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. All right, well, a couple of questions for you. I noticed 2 of those pies there are very, pro-patriot American. Can you tell us more about this? Maybe why, like, I don't know, what inspired you to say, yes, I want that on my collage?
Well, A, it's food, B, it's America.
Uh-huh.
And maybe I'm overzealous, I don't know. America's the best, though, so just had to have some kind of America.
No, that's great. And why?
In a very humble way.
Like, why do you love America so much? Like, why is that important for you to identify with that?
Because it's nice being able to, like, I didn't do anything to deserve relating to America, but it's kind of fun to be able to relate to it anyway. I don't know, it's just having lived other places, it's nice to see like, oh yeah, America's pretty cool.
And can you tell us, just for the sake of the interview, for the record, like how long have you spent? What other places were you at? You mentioned that to me, but how long have you spent there as well?
I was in India. U.S.
Okay, I didn't know you were in India as well. Wow.
I was in Utah for 8 years, India for 2 years, South Africa for 3, Hong Kong for 5, and then a year here, and then 2 years in Chile, and now 2 years here.
Wow. Okay, so you've definitely had a comparison of what life can be like in other places. And America is great. Yeah, great. All right, and then I also see on there there's 2 bicycles. Are you into biking?
Yes, except I
Okay.
sold my bike, so I don't have a bike right now.
But you have all the other biking gear.
But I have all the biking gear you would need to go
Yeah,
biking.
yeah.
Yep.
What do you need other than a bike?
Your bike shorts, your jersey, your helmet, your cleats, your gloves, your water bottle, your odometer, your computer, your lights, your tubes, your Allen keys,
Okay,
your
I'm
tire levers.
You asked.
So let me ask you, why biking then, rather than running, or I don't know, a lot of people do get crazy about CrossFit now.
Biking's more fun, I think, because you actually get to go places. As in, running is okay, but I get bored running. But biking's fun because you are moving and you get to go places faster and see things. I don't know.
Did you do a lot of biking, I don't know, in India and Africa, where maybe people driving cars? I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about them. So, do people ride bikes more readily there than?
People
drive?
do. We didn't.
Okay, okay.
I didn't start biking a lot. Well, every summer we would always go mountain biking whenever we would come back. So we did a lot of mountain biking, and then I got into road biking a little more when I started working at Outdoors Unlimited.
Okay, yeah. You mentioned that you worked there, so cool.
One last question. So you said you like bikes because you get to go places. Why is going places important?
Just because it's fun to change is fun. I don't know. It's fun to get out and move places and see new things, and I don't know. Change is fun.
Fun. And one other question: with all the food there, and you mentioned that you are hungry, is having food an important, having lots of food, is that important to you? Is that kind of a satisfaction thing, or you just really like the taste of it, or?
It's probably more of a satisfaction thing. I'm not a big foodie, I have to try every restaurant in Provo or anything, but I do like good food, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an average level foodie.
Well, that's great. A lot of those foods right there that you put up are looking good, and you're making me hungry. So yeah, thanks for sharing that with us.
Can you make sure that points at Jenny?
This is my collage. I really like the backgrounds because
That's cool. I like that.
they're kind of, I think they're really, really pretty and eye-catching, and they're good to put things on as well, so then it's easier to see those things. I like this little saying here that's on this picture. It says, memories happen without warning, because I think we're always making memories, and people always think they have to go somewhere or do something to make memories, which I don't think it's true. We're making a memory right now. We can look back at this and say, hey, remember that time when we did that weird thing where we made collages? It was really hot and I was really hungry. So I really like that we don't always have to go somewhere to make memories happen. They can just happen anywhere. Taking action. I think taking action is really important. To just go ahead and do things, especially I don't know, whatever you want to do, just go ahead and do it. Don't be afraid to do it. I put this little running guy, or girl, because my friends like to run Ragnar and do other running things, and they have recently gotten me involved, and so I'm going to be running Ragnar in a few months. And I like this. We have a winner because I'm very competitive. And yes, Psych, because I think Psych is funny, and I like watching TV shows, especially ones that I can watch with people. So it's nice having Lizzie live with me now, because then we can watch things together. I like this little saying, think strong, be strong, because I think that really does have, if you think you can, you can. I like that. I really like desserts, especially chocolate chip cookies. I'm hoping these aren't raisin cookies, because those are the worst. You think it's a chocolate chip cookie, and then it's not. You right now, I think it's really important for you to be happy where you are and with what you're doing, because I think we all know those people that are really grumpsters and hate life. I'm well, if you're not happy now, when are you going to be happy? So be happy right now. I put Kyle Collinsworth one because it represents BYU and I graduated from BYU. And also I love BYU basketball and also I love him. And chocolate, I love chocolate. Hearts on fire, I think it's really important to find what we're passionate about and then do it. I like laser assault and doing things with friends and playing games and doing those things. I think family's really important and babies are really cute, especially my nephew. And this little thing says, why you need a personal mission statement. It defines what you value most and drives you to achieve the individual goals that lead to happier and more purposeful life. So I think that's really important, that we need to have goals, and having goals and achieving them will lead us to a happy and more purposeful life.
Well, cool, cool. And I can tell, like, that is a big thing for you, like having sayings and words that move you, because that's, you've got, nobody else has that on theirs.
I know, I like words.
You've got like lots of words and ideas and concepts to kind of keep you going. Why is that important to you, I guess, to have words or kind of have like a phrase to grip onto or to keep you going?
I don't really know why, but I was recently had to like clean out my room at my parents' house, and I found these things from like even like the 3rd grade, 5th grade, and they're all like inspirational things, and most of them were like so dumb. I was like reading them, I was like, oh my gosh, my 5th grade self. I don't know. I really like words because I think they, I don't know, they can mean a lot, and you can apply them to your life in a lot of different ways. I think a lot of people will look at pictures and don't really think about it. They just like, oh, that's pretty or whatever, but they don't really think about it, whereas words, I think, make you think.
So perhaps there's the phrase, saying a picture is worth 1,000 words. You don't want the 1,000 words. Is that right? You want like specific words to kind of,
Not really.
that are meaningful to you?
I also really like pictures.
Okay, yeah.
I really like photography.
You
so
picked
I
some
like pictures as
excellent
well.
pictures for your collage. I love that background. Yeah.
So you said that you like psych because you like to be with people, which is obviously like connecting factor, and because it's funny.
Yes.
Why is humor important to you?
Because it makes life better. Humor is a good tool, and I think it's a really good icebreaker in different things. And at times when like things are like going poorly, or you meet like people and it's like kind of awkward, you can always use humor and it makes everything better.
So you don't like awkward situations, and you like to feel comfortable, and humor is a tool to do that.
Yeah, I don't really get that awkward, but other people do think, oh, this is so awkward. I'm like, I don't think it's awkward. Obviously, they just like farted or did whatever they did, but who cares? Like,
AKA my Spanish class today, someone had really bad gas and it smelled so bad.
Oh no.
yeah. So like, it doesn't really matter. But other
A
people
memory right there.
feel awkward.
Well, fun, cool. Okay, let me ask one more question. Memories. Why are memories important to you?
Because
Be they good or bad, or they happen without warning.
yeah, they affect everything. They affect us. Everything that happened in our past affects us. I think a lot of people now, like in this day and age, everyone always wants to go out and be doing something really special or really like big, so that they can post it on Instagram or Facebook or whatever to be like, look what I did. I just climbed this really tall mountain. Or look what I did. I just made this like 7-course meal or whatever. And so I feel like a lot of people, while it's cool, and I do that too, I think a lot of people think that that's the only way they can make important memories happen, which I don't agree with. I think memories happen anytime. So you don't just need to be doing things to look good to others.
So do you think maybe, and you don't have to be specific, because we're not going to ask too personal of questions, but like, I don't know, like the memories that you have, which do you have put a greater value on, like maybe the more personal or to yourself memories, or things that might get posted on Facebook or Instagram or whatever? Is there a difference to you with that, like of your own personal experience?
Basically, I'm really lazy as far as social media goes. So no, I don't really like post things that often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yet you still feel like your life is full of memorable experiences. Yes. Well, cool. Those are some great pictures, you guys. Those are some fun things. Thank you for sharing that with us.